I forgot to get it good before, so I'm just documenting where I'm at so far. I found this paint in the basement. It seems pretty close. I think the difference is just dirt. So I'm starting on this corner. I'll really be able to know once it dries. And to make sure it's the right sheen that we want. Yeah, and I have most of this smoothed out, and I'm just waiting for it to dry, and then I can put a nice coat of paint on that too. Yeah, just for comparison, that's kind of what it looked like, but like mostly chipping off. And this is just a little spot I filled in, but I'll paint this area too. Hey everybody, so this is an after, and it looks really good now. In the morning when it's brighter out, when there's a lot more sun, it's a little bit like, yeah, it needs a second coat. But I think like right now it looks great. The top of that wasn't done, so I think it's mostly just it's not that dirty, it's just the way it's shining. But you have here, you have here. So this is actually Swiss coffee, like along here. And then I mixed in some of the yellow. We had a little bit of yellow from, I think it was the lobby, and you know, office I think is the same color. And so I mixed a little bit of that in. And then I think it's pretty close, but there's a couple, there's Navajo white and original white that I think are pretty close. And there's a couple of other candidates. I think heavy cream is another one. They're all kind of like really close and indistinguishable. And if I did a thin coat over here. It was really patchy and dirty and splotchy and stained. And I cleaned what I could off, and then I did this. Obviously needs a second coat. And then this it was really patchy. So I did up to that wire, and then, you know, I'd have to come along with a ladder and get the tippy top if we were going to do that. But we're going to need more paint. So this was worse before, but obviously need a second coat. And then inside the window, and yeah, inside the window would make it really much nicer. And then this was like that, just bright white underneath. So I went over with one coat, and then I went to the edge, and you can see how much darker it is. It needs a second coat. And then Veronica, she keeps up on this area, so she paints hers. I'm pretty sure she uses Navajo white, because I think I remember her telling me that one. So she actually painted all in here too, so that's why it looks so fresh. So that would be Navajo white, I'm pretty sure, and then this side would be Swiss coffee. And so hers doesn't have any of the just little splotches from being patched up like here, you know, like everyone they just go to the edge with a color they think is close, and it never really is, especially because the dirt, it kind of picks up on the texture, and it kind of makes it look darker too. But yeah, so I haven't done any of this. And I would like to get that whole back side, the whole west inner courtyard wall on the first floor totally painted. And then and then work on this. I would really like to get this one done, Avelia's. She's asked me to do it before, so we definitely have her permission. And then get this one done. The lobby, get around the doors to the elevators, and get at least this wall, and maybe patch this up. And then the people who have, like, you know, they kind of keep, they curate their plants and everything, and it looks really nice. So it kind of takes your eye away from the dirt. So, but maybe just clean it. But it really is, you know, I mean, right now I just figure let's be strategic and just focus on the spots that, like, this one could really use it. The spots that are really gonna make the biggest difference visually. And see, in front of 112, it was very much like this, like where stains and marks had been touched up, but then it's like very different paint. It wears differently, it ages differently. So yeah, so this is what, you know, we can get all of it to look like. And people are like, wow, I just want to sit there, it's so inviting. And, you know, she's not here, so she wouldn't even mind, but they're like, wow, like, it looks just so cozy and clean and safe, and, you know, just really, like, relaxing. Like, I feel like it's kind of Disneyland over here, like, with it freshly painted, you know. So and even here where it's you know, obviously it needs another coat, but it looks so much better than before. Like, the one spot I didn't get was just the lower parts of these. It was just got so late last night, and then today was so cold and rainy, and I'm all sore. So, and not in a bad way, but in a way that I need to take a day or two off for sure. But yeah, you can see this. I think this is definitely closer to the Navajo white. Around 407 I used original white, and that I thought was a really close match, but obviously up there it gets way more sun, so it might be more faded, but we'll check. And it's pretty easy to blend it in too, and I think I can mix and match some paints, because you know, just being a painter back in the day, just doing you know, painting as an art form, I can do that usually. So, because I really would like to use up all the paint we have, because it's like, it's just sitting there, it's aging. The one can, it was like rusted shut, the Swiss coffee that I used, and opening it, once I opened it, I couldn't close it again, so I'm like, I gotta use all this up. So yeah, I love Donna's plants. I love them so much. It's like a little jungle ecosystem over there. When yeah, here's our lovely space. And it could be so, oh my gosh, like, I just imagine, like, it just pops when it's freshly painted, and it's so easy to keep clean. Like, this was what Geraldine's looked a lot like this when I started. So yeah, so let's do it. Anyways, take care, guys. See you. Talk to you soon. Bye.